Hi, boys and girls. This is Mr. Ray, and here is an explanation of what we're going to do with our little scratch pages today. You're going to need, for this assignment, we're going to take a couple days. You're going to need a black sheet, but you're not going to get that yet. The first thing you're going to do is take a white square, and this will be where we, and a pencil, this will be where we first decide. This will help you when you decide what you're going to draw. So, for example, I have one finished here that is a donut with the drippy the ice, the frosting or icing, whatever it's on the donut. We can see some sprinkles. I have some concentric lines coming out from it and stars also. I did not just jump in with this, however. I planned this out first. So this is how we're going to plan this out. You can use your iPad to search up an image, something simple. You're going to look for like a clip art type of thing, something straightforward and simple, something relatively without not a ton of details. And once you have it sketched onto your white paper, you need to get approval from Mr. Ray first. Okay, so I have an ice cream cone, simple enough shape. We've got the drippy, a little cherry on top, a couple lines in there. Clean, simple, straightforward. Keep it easy. Don't get too crazy yet. This is going to be my main picture, okay? Once I approve your picture, then you will be given a scratch page, okay? One of these scratch art pages. And then also, you will eventually need one of these little they're kind of like a stylus, basically. They're a little scratch stylus, sort of like a thick toothpick. But what I'm going to do first, I still don't want to scratch this yet. As soon as I scratch this, it's not going to, I can't change it. So you get one. So any mistakes will have to stay put. This is going to help you with those mistakes. Before you start just scratching right on here, this will give you an idea of how to do this. So I'm going to just put this on top. And if I draw over my drawing and I push a little bit, not hard enough to break the pencil or the lead yet, but I am pushing over this so that some of those lines will show up. And now this doesn't go through the paper, but the pressure will create a little bit of an image on the scratch page, because that scratch page is a little bit more sensitive than a normal piece of paper. So if I push hard enough over all my lines, I will have them on here. Now, you may not see these on the video. That's very faint. It's very faint, but they are there. So I'm able now to take my scratching stylus and carefully go back over these. Like I said, take your time. If a mistake occurs, you're going to have to somehow make that part of your masterpiece. Mistakes can be in masterpieces too. Masterpiece doesn't mean perfect. And we all know that practice makes you better. Practice makes progress. We're not worried about perfect. We're just worried about, we're concerned with learning and having a good time, but not necessarily about perfection. Once I have my picture drawn, now it's time for a fun background. So let's take a look at this guy again. I did some lines and stars, a couple simple things. So think simple shapes, think some lines, think something different sizes of bubbles. And occasionally you'll need to blow away. The little pieces will come off. You can just use your breath and get those out of the way so you can see your design clearly. So let's say on this side, and then I use a sort of a concentric line to trace around these too. So you want your design to be fun, simple. Maybe on the other side I could do some hearts or something. Let's just change it up and show you different things that happen here. Again, you want to have a plan of what you're doing. Now, I didn't trace this part out. I traced my ice cream cone out. But you still want to think ahead a little bit. Don't let yourself fall behind too far and just sit there and think and stare and not do anything. But you do want to maybe like give yourself a plan before you jump right in. See how that overlapped there a little bit? Now I'm thinking like maybe I should put some sprinkles on this. So that little mistake right there maybe looks a little bit more on purpose. Put some sprinkles on my cone. When you finish this, when it looks good, you're gonna have to know when to stop. If you keep scratching too much away, like I said, you can't put that back. So you'll have to just take your time and think about it, look at it. When it looks right, you've got enough done in the background. Like not every little piece of it has to be scratched away. This is all still black right here. And that's okay, but everything else has done what I've said to do. You've got your main object. It's got different details in there. You've got some background that's fun. And this can go into Artsonia when it looks complete. Okay, this does not look complete to me yet. There's too many big areas of black still. I'm going to use a third shape. I've got bubble, heart, star. And you don't have to do food. You could have done a team logo if it's simple and straightforward enough. You could do anything really that you like that fits both the space and the idea. All right, so like I said, take your time with this, enjoy it, have fun, and thank you for watching. Good job.